Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are taking a deep look at one of the most unique and controversial warships ever built by the United States Navy. This is the USS Zumwalt, a next-generation stealth destroyer with a massive $8 billion price tag, futuristic technology, and one of the most unusual designs ever seen in modern naval engineering. A lot of people have heard the name, but very few truly understand what this ship actually does, why it costs so much, and why it became such an important yet complicated chapter in the history of the US Navy. So today we are going to break down the full story of this incredible warship in clear and simple language, keeping everything detailed, accurate, and easy for everyone to understand. The USS Zumwalt, also known as DDG-1000, was created with a bold mission. The United States Navy wanted a ship that could quietly approach enemy coastlines, support ground forces, strike targets on land, and survive inside highly defended areas where traditional warships would struggle. During the early 2000s, the world was changing fast, and the Navy believed it needed a destroyer that was extremely stealthy, highly automated, and built with enough futuristic technology to stay effective for decades. The Zumwalt class was meant to be that future. It was supposed to become the most advanced destroyer in the world and a core part of America's surface fleet. One of the first things people notice about the Zumwalt is its unusual shape. Instead of the traditional pointed bow that most ships have, the Zumwalt has what is called a tumble-home hull. The sides actually slope inward as they rise, giving the ship a stealthy, angular form that almost looks like something from a science fiction movie. This design dramatically reduces radar reflections, which means the ship appears much smaller on enemy radar screens. In fact, many Navy engineers claimed that despite being over 600 feet long, the Zumwalt's radar signature is similar to that of a small fishing boat. That level of stealth on such a large warship is an incredible achievement, but stealth is only one part of the story. The Zumwalt is powered by an advanced integrated electric propulsion system that produces an incredible amount of electricity. This is not just for moving the ship. It was designed to support high-energy weapons of the future, such as railguns and advanced lasers. When the ship was first imagined, the Navy planned for technologies that did not even exist yet. That required massive power capability, which Zumwalt delivers through its electric drive system. It's far more flexible and efficient than the traditional mechanical propulsion used on older destroyers. Inside the ship, almost everything is automated. The Zumwalt requires far fewer sailors than other destroyers. While an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer normally carries around 300 crew members, the Zumwalt operates with roughly half of that. Advanced sensors, monitors, and integrated computer systems handle many of the tasks that would normally require large teams of sailors. This reduced crew concept was a major goal of the program because it lowers long-term operating costs and allows the ship to run more efficiently. But it also requires extremely advanced software and computer control systems, which became one of the reasons the ship grew more expensive over time. Speaking of cost, this ship is famous for its massive price tag. The original plan was to build 32 Zumwalt-class destroyers, but as the cost rose year after year, the program was cut down to just 3 ships. Research, development, new technology, and complex systems pushed the total cost of the class to around $22 billion, with each individual ship costing around $8 billion. This made the Zumwalt one of the most expensive surface warships ever built by any nation. Many people in the defense world still debate whether the investment was worth it, but there is no doubt that the Zumwalt pushed naval technology into a new era. The ship was also designed with 2 powerful 155mm advanced gun systems at the front. These guns were intended to fire long-range guided projectiles that could strike targets over 60 miles away with extreme precision. The idea was to support U.S. Marines and Army units from the sea, giving them accurate firepower even deep inland. However, the program ran into a major problem. The special ammunition needed for the guns became so expensive that each round would have cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because the Navy only built 3 Zumwalts, the ammo could not be produced cheaply at scale. Without affordable ammunition, the guns became useless and were eventually removed from the ship's long-term plans. But the Zumwalt is not without its strengths. Its radar systems and sensor suites are among the most advanced in the world. It can detect threats from long distances, track multiple targets simultaneously, and coordinate with other U.S. Navy assets across air, land, sea, and cyberspace. Its vertical launch system allows it to fire Tomahawk cruise missiles, anti-air missiles, anti-ship weapons, and other advanced munitions, giving it strong offensive capability even without the main guns. The future of the Zumwalt is now shifting toward hypersonic weapons. The U.S. Navy has decided to upgrade the class to carry conventional prompt strike missiles, which are extremely fast, high-precision weapons designed to hit critical targets almost instantly. This upgrade will make the Zumwalt one of the first surface ships in the U.S. fleet armed with hypersonic missiles, giving it a brand new role in modern warfare. The USS Zumwalt may not have turned out exactly the way the Navy expected when it was first imagined, but it remains one of the boldest and most technologically advanced warships ever built. It challenged traditional shipbuilding ideas, introduced new engineering concepts, and pushed the boundaries of naval design. While the cost and setbacks brought criticism, the technology that came out of the program will influence future U.S. Navy ships for decades. The Zumwalt is a reminder that innovation is never simple, but it is always essential for staying ahead in a rapidly changing world.